people. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good. We're excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? All right. What do I have for you guys? As far as video games is concerned, what do I have? Let's see what I got. All right. It says here, remote play broken on Steam Deck with February stable update. Broken. It says here, Valve just recently launched a big stable update for the Steam Deck for both Steam Deck and desktop PC, which has come with some big issues for Steam Deck. Sadly, it seems the remote play on Steam Deck is not broken. Trying to play a game from a Linux or Windows host just result in spinning Steam Deck logo screen on the Steam Deck. Weirdly, in my testing, the Steam Deck did get audio, no visual input. But the only device is to press B and exit the stream. The thing is this has been reported since last February 3rd, which it was noticed from people on the preview beta update channel with multiple confirmed reports. And then it says that hopefully Valve will solve it, although other reports have noted that it does work again in current release candidate update available via developer option for the tech's upcoming major update, which is not meant for any normal user, so I wouldn't recommend changing it as enable the advanced update channel could cause a future problem. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, now let's keep moving here. What else we got for you Steam Deck fans? Okay. What do we got? Let's see here. Oh yeah, here's another one. Lots of exciting updates to free open source RPG Valorant. Says here, Valorant, a free open source action adventure role-playing voxel game made in Rust keep evolving since latest public version .15 released July 23rd. Much has changed, a lot of improvements were made. So far, this is compilation of what's considered important to the core contributors of the game so far. And this is a big list. Woo. It says Discord link. Wait a minute. Discord link and GitLab merge request to have bi-directional link for better taking of features. A draft version of roadmap was added to Git defining priorities and project focus. Translation can now be done web late, and it's fully integrated with the GitLab. Translation can now be done through web late, and it's fully integrated with project. It says a branch was created for food diversification, so expect a lot of new food to be implemented in the game. Craftable shovels used to dig up mud, grave for loot, network library update, location available during character selection, better sense cursor locking on Wayland, single player map GUI with map selection for easier selection, Frost Giga Boss rework testing, and a tool chain update to keep it compatible possible with all OS supported. Melee project and beam attacks benefit from critical precision when attacking from behind, or partial precision when attacking from the side. Aiming for the head and projectile can also trigger a precision event that leads to critical hits. Yeah, they got some updates, alright. And let's see here. A server configuration setting moved from a merge as made plugin defined for those who want to modify the game. Oh yeah, this game got some updates. Alright, and this for Valorian. Alright, what else we got? Since we're talking here. Okay. Let's see here. Null PTR is an action puzzle hacking game where every second counts. Due to release sometime in quarter number 3, 2024, developer Jefferson Silva has recently put up a demo for their action game puzzle hacking Null PTR, a fast-paced action puzzle game where you play the role of hacker and take down mega corporations by invading their servers, downloading their data, and getting out without being detected with defensive sentry programs, and expose the perfect route to access the database. Once you connect it to one of the server ports, you have 20 seconds to hack the security system, reprogram the server to evade Sentinel programs, and download the data. Your goal is to find or create a safe route to download all database in each server without being traced. And this game, the demo is on Steam. This game is called Null PTR. Mission Impossible. Alright. What else we have? Ooh, okay. Lots more content is coming for last Epoch controller support improvements. Last Epoch release on Steam with native Linux support and offline mode controller support, but developer 11th Hour Games plan to keep improving it all. In an update posted on Steam, the developer noted that their patch due soon for lots of reported issues, and they plan to continue weekly updates to keep fixing up issues, acting on players' feedback. There are quite numbers of server issues, as it was a lot more popular than expected. It's another early 2024 Steam hit, seeing a peak player count of 264,708 players online. At the same time, 3 days ago, things are calmer, but it did show up on unanticipated bottleneck in their back end, and they said expect more information later about the cause. This is some real good news that we can expect to see more localization improvement, major content plan for a 1.1 update, including more work from players and feedbacks, and a heavy emphasis on expanding in-game content, as they said. Wholly commit to make the best ARPG in the genre, and listening to our amazing community. Listening to our amazing community is a big part. Remember I told you that communication is big in video games? Yeah, alright. And it says here, for players on Steam Deck or PC with a gamepad, expect more improvement. While the 1.0 release had an immense amount of gamepad updates, they have a lot of updates coming before 1.1 that will improve the experience even further, including better navigation, curtain panels, as they plan to release LE on console, so they're going to ensure gamepad is a top-notch experience. Fanatical and Steam, the last Epoch. Alright, what else we got? Let's see what NVIDIA here, what NVIDIA has. Okay, NVIDIA released GPU driver security issue in their latest bulletin. So here's what you need to know. If you're using NVIDIA GPU on Linux, this was announced February 28th. To make sure that you're not affected by issues listed below, you need to have a driver version at minimum of either 550.54.14, released on February 23rd, 535.161.07, released February 22nd, 470.239.06, released February 22nd. All prior versions are affected. Yeah, NVIDIA. Alright, what else we got? Keep the ball moving here. Five years later, Valve finally give Windows compatible tool Proton a logo. What took you so long, Valve? Says here, can you believe it? It's Proton, the compatibility layer that allow Windows game to run on Steam Deck / Linux. PC didn't actually have a proper logo for over 5 years. Not everything actually needs a logo, of course, but it didn't. But it did feel somewhat odd of a piece of software. So essentially, to Valve's plans to adjust the complete blank on that, with all the entries of Proton and Steam just show a blank with your name on the version. It was about time Valve made it at least a tiny bit prettier, don't you think? Okay, Proton got a logo. Alright. Anyway. What else? Okay, Proton been around since August 18th. Okay. Alright, Proton has a logo. Anyway, what else we got? Let's see, Valve fixes remote play on Steam Deck. Alright. See, they always fixing something. It says here, Valve fixes remote play on Steam Deck after releasing a big stable update for Steam Deck desktop PC. I highlighted that remote play was broken on Steam Deck, so Valve has now fixed it. And it says here, initially put out a quick beta update, and then very shortly after putting it into a stable, so all users will be able to update and have working remote play. I have tested it across a couple of titles from my desktop, Linux PC to Steam Deck, and yep, visual, audio, and input are all working properly with no more infinite Steam loading screen. General fixed the verifying installation message incorrectly, showing every startup. Fixed remote play, fixed infinite loading animation when streaming from another PC. Okay. Alright. What else we got? Keep the ball moving here. Okay. Let's see here. Vulkan. Open source Vulkan driver for NVIDIA hardware Mesa NVK is now ready for prime time. Says the future of NVIDIA hardware on Linux is here with an open source Vulkan driver NVK in Mesa as there now a merge request to request it ship by default. Once approved and merged into Mesa, this should ship with Mesa 24.1. Release due out hopefully at the start of May. NVK is also now a conformant Vulkan 1.3 driver on Turing RTX 2000, GTX 1600 series, Ampere RTX 3000 series, and Ada RTX 4000 series GPU from developer Fate Ekstrand in Collabora blog post. Not only have we jumped forward 3 Vulkan versions, but the new test runs were done with a GSP firmware enables and include Ampere Ada GPU. Also, unlike the initial 1.0 run, there are also no hacks this time. Every time we pass in those conformance test runs, also pass upstream Mesa. And yeah. And it says what? Ekstrand mentioned a lot of work went into ensuring DXVK part of Proton D3, D9, D3, D10, D3, D11. The Vulkan would run completely out of box with Mesa. Continues on D3, D12. The Vulkan work via D3D Proton. Okay. Yeah, you guys are good. Steam Deck fans are good. Anything else? Additionally, OpenGL support. They're still expecting Sync plus NVK to be planned, as noted in our previous article. But it's much more performant than the original. All right. What else we got? Vulkan is always getting updates. Alright. What else we got? The HDMI forum rejects AMD open source HDMI 2.1 implementation. If you were hoping at some point to see HDMI 2.1 plus on Linux with AMD plus Mesa, you're out of luck right now, as it's simply not going to happen. There's been a bug report on Mesa GitLab of 4K at 120 Hz unavailable via HDMI 2.1 that have been open for a few years now, with a lot of comments and chatter about the issue. The program is that HDMI is a proprietary interface, whereas DisplayPort is run by the international non-profit Visa, so it's much more complicated for HDMI support. In an update on bug report, AMD engineer Alex Ducher commented that HDMI Forum has rejected our proposal. Unfortunately, at this time, an open source HDMI 2.1 implementation is not possible without running afoul of HDMI Forum requirements. So if you're on Linux, it's going to continue to be the best to buy hardware that use DisplayPort. Okay. Alright. On NVIDIA's side though, it seems like it may not be an issue, as developer Coral Herberst wrote on Mastodon. Even though AMD might not be able to add support for HDMI 2.1, Novi certainly has NVIDIA open source driver also support HDMI 2.1, so there's no reason to believe that at least some driver can't support HDMI 2.1. It's quite backwards, but apparently having all logic inside firmware will probably help implementing support for HDMI 2.1. Yeah. Anyway, what else we got? I'm almost done here. I'll grab some. Okay, humble bundle deals. I got you guys covered. What they got? For the humble bundle deal, sandbox bundle. Okay, the Universim, Above Snakes, Tailmakers, TerraTech, Necessity, From the Depth, My Little Universe. Humble bundle. Almost done here. Almost done here. Alright. Let's see here. What else we got? Single player extraction shooter Zero Cyvert has controller support. Okay. Let's see here. Zero Cyvert is a top-down pixel art single player survival shooter. Cabo Studios and Modern Wolf. Now it should be a lot nicer on Steam Deck and desktop PC with controllers. It already works well with Proton 8 on Linux, but it wasn't great on Steam Deck due to the lack of control support. That's much less of a problem as of the latest update, as it adds full control support to all action, plus various parts of the user interface were updated to work properly with it, just be more intuitive overall. The developer also said clearly they are now working towards making the game fully Steam Deck verified. Okay, that's Zero Cyvert. Testing it on Steam Deck myself, it's vastly better, although the new control support takes some getting used to, and some bits are a little tricky. Right, little tricky. It's now playable, properly playable. Early access available on Steam. Oh yeah. And this is called Zero Cyvert. Since the developer also improved the inventory sorting, AI combat is more realistic, with weapon recoil, no more insane accuracy leading to your death. Overall, pretty great update for an already incredible fun run. Okay. So, okay. Alright, what else we got? Got one more game, one more thing to talk about after this, and we're done. Anyway, extraction horror shooter level 0 extraction will get Steam Deck support. Yeah, you Steam Deck fans are getting spoiled. It says here, level 0 extraction is an upcoming extraction horror game with high stake asymmetric PvPe and FPS combat. According to the developer, they will add Steam Deck support, more bot at level 0 extraction as a multiplayer extraction horror, a unique take on survival experience with blend of heart-pounding, tense, asymmetric horror with the high-stakes showdown of extraction shooter. Embark on a dangerous scavenging expedition where 3 teams of up to 3 mercenaries compete for loot and dare to come back or take on the role of 2 deadly alien monsters, hunt down prey. Anyway, alright, here's the last one. Alright, what do we got? Vampire Survivor gets new bonus stage, 2 new characters, 4 new weapons. Yeah, I got you guys covered. Whoa, okay. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this list is big. Okay, 7 new characters. Okay, so Vampire Survivor gets, it says, a new bonus stage, 2 new characters, 7 weapons. But in content patch 1.9.0, Space 54 includes 7 new extra achievements, 1 new bonus stage, 2 new characters, 4 weapons, and 1 new relic. And yeah, and this is optimization for spawning of gem coins, optimization for weapons that interacts with pickups, fix red exogem sometime flying away and forever to come, fix coffin not spawning if corresponding character has been unlocked via spell, fix Crimson Shroud not triggering retaliation damage, fix a layering issue with a cosmic egg enemy, fix merchant alignment upon multiple openings, fix some particle emitter leaving the gaps, fix collision shape, Valkyrie timer, fix brought weapon and adventure that wouldn't always level up in the same run they had brought, multiple evos of some weapon appearing in treasure chests when only one should be present, some animation going at insane speed on certain monitors. What is says victory sword not instant killing some reapers that should been weak to it, text scaling something being off in stage selection, display of secret characters sometimes showing up question mark when they shouldn't, timing of events ties to music on Gallo Towers, Astral Stairs, and Eudaimonia Machine, show guides option resetting after every run, the director sometimes not getting counted as defeat in the Bestiary. Oh yeah, those were updates, man. And it says fixed time limit in Adventure Chapter 5, tentative fix for Linux launch issues missing Steam overlay, fix Arcana XIX, Heart of Fire sometimes not applying pessimistic mobile, optimization for Shadow Servants at high account, fix the GVE NVE VIV World Eater offset, mini imposter impost tongue appearing as level up option when they shouldn't anymore, the medical scan not declaring, projectile when characters dies, interaction between the vent and pentagram trigger errors, magnet bonus for paranormal scan being 10 times smaller than it should have been, white box shown on some maps while in adventure, text size on portrait when opening, grimoire adjusted, fix missing option button on fresh save and portrait, fix jumping character ascension mobile windows, fix merchant screen layout on screen resolutions, fix ascension animation moving parts of the user interface, and fix issues for spell something not working on Android. Other minor bug fixes, tweak memory optimization, a lot of background work for account management, cross saves, and pushing the change. So, new game engine, stop bugging me. Push the change because new game engine decide a feature was a bug. Oh yeah, Vampire Survivor. Those are all the updates for our update. What update is this? 1.9.0. Yeah, you guys are covered. You Steam Deck fans, you're good. Yeah, new news, deals, games update. You guys are covered. So I got you guys covered with all those news. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video though. And I'll keep you guys up to date. Anything that's going on with the Steam Deck, you know. Anyway, I'll keep you guys posted, man, on what's going on. Steam Deck, desktop Linux, always getting update. And then on the Ubuntu front, OS is getting update. All those OSs are getting update. So you Steam Deck fans, you're good. News, deals, games update, man. Oh yeah. And today's what? February the 28th, the last day of the year. Oh yeah. March starts till what? Tomorrow? I think today's the February the 29th. So the first starts tomorrow. So yeah, here comes March, and it's gonna be news, deals, games update. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars search thing. Board Dark Side. Go. Peace. We're done.